She's alive! Alive!
Hey, spooky pretties. Welcome back to Monster Monday with me, your host, Maggie. I know it's been a while since I've been here on Mondays. I had my kidney donation recovery, and then I've been playing catch up with work now that live events are back in action. And I wanted to make sure I was keeping up with my Wednesday Scream Collection series before diving back into Monster Mondays. And if you caught my very first Shark Saturday, then you already heard the upcoming announcement. Yes, I had a Shark Saturday just a couple days ago. Shark Saturday will be everything sharks. One time a month, it'll be the last Saturday of each month. I will come on here and talk about shark movies, shark shows, shark merchandise, sharks in general. That's what the last Saturday in every month will be about here on my channel. And as for Monster Mondays, instead of posting every Monday due to my hectic work schedule, I want to balance my work life, social life, and YouTube life out so everything meshes well together. I will be posting Monster Monday twice a month. So every other week, if there happens to be 3 Mondays in a month, then maybe you will get me 3 times in a month. But I will at least post 2 Monster Mondays a month from here on out. So you'll see me here today and then again here in 2 weeks. All right, so let's dive into today's video. I'm super pumped to be back talking about all things monster in my collection with you guys. But first, we're gonna start off with my shirt as always. Today, my shirt is not technically monster themed, but I just received this shirt and I absolutely love it. This actually went on sale while I was in the middle of my kidney donation. I was laid up in the hospital and there was no way for me to hop on the sale myself. So my good friend Anthony bought it for me and shipped it my way, and I'm so excited. It's a Hereditary shirt and it is from Graveyard Goods. Let's check it out. Oh, I love the colors on this shirt. We've got like purpley pinkies, not quite pink, but not quite full purple. We've got some full purple up here, pinky purple here. What is this, teal? I don't know, I love it. And gray here. And then we've got scenes and characters from the movie down here. And we've got Toni Collette here with her husband on fire here. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love Hereditary so much. I know not everybody's a fan of this movie, same with Midsommar, but both of those movies I am a huge fan of. So get used to it, because you'll probably hear me talk about it again. I also believe there's something on the back of this shirt, so let's check it out. All right, so here's the back. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. Yes, no payment. So as mentioned, this shirt comes to you from Graveyard Goods. The link for their website will be in my description box below. Check them out. They have awesome merchandise and apparel. All right, let's get into today's Monster Monday items. Today is a game theme, puzzle-y game theme, as you're about to find out. So the first item is up here. This is a Wolfman item. Yeah, not Creature. I always talk about Creature, but don't stress, Creature will be here in just a minute. This is a Wolfman 200-piece puzzle, jigsaw puzzle as it says down here. It has been opened. It's been previously owned and played with. I bought this at a thrift market. I believe it was that all-night flea market that I also got my glasses at that were previously featured here on my channel. This is what the full puzzle looks like. Pretty cool image. This puzzle is from American Publishing Corporation in Watertown, Massachusetts, here in the US, and it was made in 1974. Information right there. And as I mentioned, it's 200 big, scary pieces, guys. So scary. And if you open it up, the previous owner put some plastic in here to keep the puzzle pieces from falling out and moving around. but there they are in here. I've never actually put this puzzle together, but maybe I will this Halloween just for fun. And if I do, I will post some pictures on my Instagram at ScreamQueen89 if you're not already following me there. Ooh, have you ever just smelled a puzzle and it just smells like the past? It also has a hint of crayon smell. It makes me think of my grandma's house. I miss her. So that's the first item. Nice little easy way to store this puzzle. I actually think it's really cool. I kind of like it better than just a normal puzzle in a box. I think this is fun. It's a cute way to display it and not just having it sit on the shelf. Let's move on to our next item. This item, we have Dracula. We're featuring a little bit of everybody today. This is a Dracula puzzle, much smaller count. I don't even know if it tells me how many pieces. I could count though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 12 piece. 12 piece puzzle. It is for ages 3 to 7, which is interesting since Dracula is a monster. Apparently they thought children were cool with him. Dracula was cool, guys, even for the 3-year-olds. But I love this image. He's kind of creepy coming out of his coffin, out of his slumber. It's still completely sealed and wrapped in its original plastic, never been taken out or opened. It is called a frame tray puzzle, as you can see right up here. And it is by the company Golden. And it says on here the trademark is 1931, which I believe is when Dracula the movie was released and came out, but then it says 1958, so I believe the puzzle could be from 1958, but as you'll see here in a minute, this logo is also featured on another item I'm about to show that was in the 80s. But I don't see any other year on here, so it could be from 1958. I'll have to dive deep and do some more research on this. But this was produced in Wisconsin. And again, by Golden, Western Publishing Company. So nothing on the back, just brown cardboard as I just showed you, but a cute little puzzle here with an awesome image. And I love that it's still sealed, never been. Gotta keep it away from those 3 to 7-year-olds, guys. I hope 7-year-olds weren't playing with this. I feel like they could master a puzzle way easier than this. And here's my man Creature and his item today, another puzzle. This one is also 200 pieces, and it is also by the company Golden, as the Dracula puzzle we just saw before. This is the image of the puzzle. That's why it's on the front of the box. And there's that same logo we just saw on the Dracula puzzle. And it says, the creature from the Black Lagoon, trademark 1990. But then here on the side, it says trademark 1982. However, I do believe the 1991 might be correct, as I believe in 1982 is when they started re-trademarking all the Universal Creature merchandise. This puzzle is recommended ages 6 to 14, so a little bit older, a little bit harder. It has been opened, as you can see, trimmed around the edges of the box. I've never done this puzzle, but I would like to. The original owner put it in Ziploc sandwich baggies. That's pretty cool. Makes it easy to not lose the pieces. This puzzle, along with the Dracula puzzle before, I also believe I got at the All Night Flea Market. There's this vendor there who has a ton of Universal Monster and horror merchandise that he sells, and I believe I have gotten all these puzzles from him at one time or another. So here's a side view of what it looks like on the side, showing the image of the puzzle again. And right here, it shows an example of an actual size of a puzzle piece. And some more information where it came from, where it was distributed, all that jazz. So, yay. So last item, but certainly not least, that I'm going to show you today is a very special item in my collection. It is special because it's just one that I find absolutely fascinating, and I want to open it so bad, but I know the moment I do, I will regret it. So I have kept it sealed. I'm hoping to one day find one of these out of the package so I can put batteries in it and play it. But look, it's like a Universal Monsters Game Boy. When I found this, I was floored, and I seriously almost took it out of the package. But the packaging itself is so cool. There's the 90s logo that we're used to seeing. We've got Frankenstein up top, front and center, with his lovely bride over here. It is from Micro Games of America. And Frankenstein is just right up there at the top. It's because the game is actually called Frankenstein. So right here on the game, it says Micro Games of America, Frankenstein Universal Monsters. So the game, I guess, is just called Frankenstein, and that's why he's front and center. And we've got some buttons on here, some bright green buttons, one for jump, one for sound and mode and start and attack. I'll let you take a look at those right there. I never actually had a Game Boy. I had an original Nintendo, and then I went straight to the very first PlayStation. We never had a Super Nintendo, we never had a Game Boy. I take that back. We went from original Nintendo, Sega, then to the very first PlayStation, but no Super Nintendo, no Game Boy, so I missed out on that. Even though I always thought Game Boys were cool, I never got one. I have a Nintendo Switch now, which is pretty awesome, but would have loved to have a Game Boy. So if I find one of these bad boys, I'm getting it because I want to know how to play this game and what it's like. They kind of give you a sticker on top of it to show you some images of the game. It's really hard to pick up on here, especially with that damn light. But right here, it shows a very small image of Frankenstein, a spider and some webs, and at the top it says energy level is at 19, and then it shows 16,800 points, and then it shows what looks like a doctor and the bride behind like a gate over here, and some bats and a snake down here. So that's pretty cool. It looks like this was trademarked in 1991, but came out in 1993, right there at the very bottom, very teeny tiny lettering. Sorry if you can't see it. And then they have some stickers on here that say, we recommend alkaline batteries, and then batteries are not included. I'm not sure if that was on the original packaging or if maybe the store that sold this put those on there, but they have been on there since I bought this and I haven't taken them off. This is recommended for ages 5 and up, and it's supposed to take 2 AA batteries, which again are not included. And here on the side, it says, help Frankenstein safely travel through the haunted forest while searching for his bride. Sounds like so much fun. It says, Micro Games of America's LCD video game with Super Magna screen. So there's the synopsis of the game and the details of the type of screen it is. Please leave a comment if you owned one of these and played it, and if you liked it, if you thought it was fun, if it's worth finding another one out of the package to play, because I really want to know. Please don't be shy, leave me a comment. So let's take a look at the back. We've got a full image of Bride and Frankenstein again, the same ones that are on the front with no font blocking anything out. And then it talks more about the game, which I'm gonna read because I think it's interesting. It says, the evil doctor has captured the bride of Frankenstein and is keeping her in a dark dungeon. Help Frankenstein travel through the haunted forest to the dungeon to save his bride. Travel through the haunted forest, avoiding the evil snakes, bats, and giant spiders. Sounds pretty spooky. It also says, help Frankenstein catch 3 bolts, lightning bolts, to open the dungeon gate and rescue his bride, and attack the evil doctor with the lightning bolt to release the bride of Frankenstein from the dungeon. So we've got some images here of the game. I don't believe the game is in color. I would be very surprised if it was, but these images show a little bit of color, but I have a feeling it's just like a regular gray screen. I mean, maybe it's got color. I have no clue. It says this was printed on recycled paper, which is pretty awesome, and it was made in China. So awesome. This 1993 game has me all in a tizzy because I want to know what it's like to play it. So again, leave a comment if you've played it or played a game similar to it. Maybe there's more of these out there. I need to look. So thank you guys for tuning back into my first Monster Monday in about 6 weeks. It's been a while. I will be back here in 2 weeks for the next Monster Monday, but I am here every Wednesday for my Scream Collection series and the last Saturday of every month for Shark Saturday. Thank you guys for keeping it weird with me and for making it Meggy, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. That little bitch took off with my shark! Hold on! You skank! Give me that back! Ripley just took off with Jaws. She took off with my fucking shark. Anyways.